Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell the truth about silver. Today is Wednesday the 23rd of January 2019 and we're going to do an unboxing with a difference. When we set up the inner sanctum and started to charge bronze, silver and eventually gold members, we highlighted that we were doing this to reinvest the money back into the channel. Well, that part of that reinvestment involves equipment, because those who have listened to us over the years will appreciate that perhaps the sound quality has not been that great, and also we've been somewhat bereft of physical visual movie style videos. Well, all that's going to change over time because we've now started to acquire some new equipment, and we thought it would be fun to share that equipment with you so that you can actually see we are spending this money wisely and also how it will help us in our productivity. So let's take a look at what we've acquired. Well, this box has arrived this morning, which I shall now attempt to open. It's so large I cannot really put it on the side to open. But it's an HP Envy curved computer. So I'm going to move this box to the side and show you what we're taking out of it. This has come with it here. The packing. What we assume is the keyboard. Dear. Here goes the chandelier, and this is the computer itself. Gosh. Oh dear. Never looks like this on the other unboxing channels, does it? Okay. So, I'm assuming I have to lift this out. And this is the computer. As you can see, it's an extremely large screen. It's 34 inches. It has a tilt facility. The reason we've gone for this size screen is that previously we've been working off two small laptops. And because the laptops, one has a certain strength and the other has a greater strength, but it has a weakness in the audio. The one which does not process so quickly is great for audio, but not so good for processing. It made a lot of sense to actually get a large screen. We can split the screen now in half. Well, technically you could do it in thirds, but realistically in half, so that most of the work that we produce can actually now be done on the one screen. This particular model has an i7 processor, and it's the 8th generation, 8700 I think it is, processor. I'm going from memory. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has 2 terabytes hard drive plus a 512 SSD, which is basically a super fast hard drive. Within this, you have a pop-up camera. I don't know if you can see that. Let's raise that slightly. You have a pop-up camera here, which can be lowered for security purposes. On the back of the computer, we have a number of ports. Oh gosh, it is quite heavy. Which I'm filming this on our own, so you have to forgive us if it's not perfectly clear. But you can see a number of USB ports and other ports to allow additional monitors and other types of apparatus, including microphones, etc., in there. It's a bit of a beast, but frankly, we hope this is going to dramatically improve our productivity. In addition to this, HP supply us with, or I hope anyway. Now this is amusing. The idea of an all-in-one is that it saves space. But take a look at the power machine. So you connect the cable to that. Well, that's quite a brick of a effigy, which is used to power the PC. I'm assuming now the keyboard and mouse are in here too. Let's just take a look. Oh yes, it is. This is the keyboard. It's actually quite a good size, a little bit narrow for our fingers, I think, but it feels fine. We shall see what it's like in practice. And we have the HP mouse, which there've been some criticism of on the internet, we noticed, so we shall try this out. It is battery operated, so obviously we have to make sure that we don't leave it on too long, otherwise the batteries, which they supply us with, a little bit of an advertisement for Duracell by the looks of things. Batteries here. So basically we have all the operating parts. So the main reason for acquiring this is A, we certainly hope the audio quality will be much better. Secondly, when we're doing research and producing a video or editing it at the same time, we can do it on one screen. Thirdly, it'll be much faster because it's a higher processor, more RAM, and a much faster hard drive where we can store more. Whereas previously we were having to upload an awful lot to a Google Drive in the cloud, as it were. And also, we'd like to think that when we review videos, we can actually visualize them far better than just working off a laptop. We hope you've enjoyed that slight unboxing. I hope it's not too, too awkward for you. As I say, I'm videoing it on our own. And it has a Bang & Olufsen set of speakers here in the base of the device, which hopefully offers good quality. At some stage I will, once I've set it up, plug it all in so that we can actually see what it's like. Now, the other item we purchased, and we acquired this a little while ago, is a Yeti condenser, Blue Yeti condenser microphone. Now this microphone is one recommended by a number of YouTubers, particularly some of the larger YouTubers with very successful channels. And this we found worked extremely well in the old laptop, but picked up the internal piercing sound of the newer laptop. So that was rather annoying, to say the least. But nevertheless, we at least have this. Now bear with me 1 second. For those of you who've been listening to our webinars, you will have noticed that there is a little bit of a sound problem with it, and the reason for that was we were not using any headphones, so that the microphone was picking up, the listening microphone was picking up the speaker, and so as a result of that we had some playback. So with this computer we've also acquired an HP headset. It's not very expensive. It's about £19 I think, and we hope that the use of this headset will make it a lot easier when we undertake our webinars. Also with the HP, the other reason we acquired it was that for a 5-day period only they were offering this model, which is their latest one, with £250 off plus free collect and return servicing for 3 years. And that to us is very well worthwhile, because if something goes wrong with this we won't have a clue what to actually do with it. And also, just to show you, I didn't notice this until now, in the base of this you have room for additional cards, which includes a photo card and so on and so forth. We're not too technically oriented, but at least we've got a rough idea of how this works, and hopefully in the coming weeks the productivity will increase quite dramatically and the quality of our videos we hope you'll certainly enjoy. Thank you so much for listening, and we look forward to producing our next video on this apparatus. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice, and merely represent the personal views of its owners.